Greetings, everybody. Robin here from Courage is the Cure. It is the 19th of November 2025. Today's short show is going to be a little bit different. Courage is the Cure has been censored on Facebook. You'll hear from me in a jiffy.
Strength of a woman world on her shoulders. Fight through the noise when the world gets colder. 832, got the grit, got the fire. Watch her rise, watch her come higher.
Right, greetings, everybody. Robin here from Courage is the Cure. It's the 19th of November 2025. Today's little show is going to be a bit different. You're just going to see my picture and not the video. So it would seem that today Facebook is censoring my posts. It will not upload my posts on Facebook, and that's why we are here today. And those posts are in regards to our e-safety commissioner, Miss Julie Inman Grant. Let me know in the comments if the audio is okay. I never do shows like this. Hello, Leander. How are you? So seeing as though Facebook won't let me upload the videos that I want to upload today in regards to our e-safety commissioner, Miss Julie Inman Grant, I am going to do it this way. So there's two things in particular that I want to draw your attention to today, and it is a post from... Thank you, Leander, for the audio confirmation. I appreciate that. The first post that I want to draw your attention to is a post from Senator Malcolm Roberts. He questioned our e-safety commissioner, Miss Julie Inman Grant. Let me put up a picture of Julie. Shall we put up a picture of Julie, everybody? There she is, Miss Julie Inman Grant. Senator Malcolm Roberts put up a post today reminding us of when he questioned Julie in Senate estimates in October this year. He questioned her about the e-safety commissioner attending an AI retreat in August of 2024 at Twiggy Forest's Minderoo station. And the fact that she took quite a length of time to report this supposed gift. It would seem that it was only after the media broke a story about this AI retreat at Twiggy Forest's station that Julie decided to follow the appropriate channels and notify everybody about this gift. And so this video about said gift, as I said, Malcolm Roberts questioned Julie Inman Grant in Senate estimates in October 2025. So I am going to show that to you now because Facebook won't let me upload this video today, and I have my own conspiracy why, but here is the video from Senator Malcolm Roberts.
The secret trip to Twiggy Forest, your secret trip to Twiggy Forest retreat. You mentioned this at the previous session with a Dorothy Dixer question from Labor, but I note that you made no reference to the fact that this was a secret undeclared trip that you failed to declare on the gifts register until you were questioned by media. So I'll quote from Ryan Kropp when he reported for MLEX. I understand the media monitors.
Actually, it was not a secret trip. There were 32 global AI experts that went. I made my way to Perth, and I did declare the costs of that trip. I had an admin leave in that intervening period, but there was nothing covert about it. In fact,
I'm sorry,
the
what was
Minderoo
that you
Summit
said?
was held
No, what was
again
it?
this year, and a number of federal agency heads like me went. It wasn't covert. It was to talk about AI safety with some of the best AI specialists in the world. I could sit in an ivory tower or in my office and read documents, or I could go out and learn so I can be a better regulator, and that is what I did.
What was that? So this is a quote from Ryan Kropp when he reported for MLEX. The head of Australia's online safety watchdog failed to disclose her attendance at a secretive, all-expenses-paid tech policy and strategy retreat funded by mining billionaire Andrew Forrest. MLEX has learned that Australian E-Safety Commissioner Julie Inman Grant was among a host of local and international tech policy luminaries who attended the multi-day event at Forrest's Minderoo Station, a remote cattle property in Western Australia's Pilbara region. That happened in August of 2024, but you didn't declare the gifts until the media story on it came out in January 2025. Is that correct?
I recorded it in the proper recording period.
When did you record it?
There's absolutely nothing to hide.
When did you record it then?
I will take that on notice, and I am happy to provide you with that information. This was not something that was hidden or not disclosed or covert in any way. Again, it was a very useful trip at which many other government officials attended and were never questioned. So I'm not really, I don't know Mr. Ryan Kropp, but
I don't know him either.
But I don't have anything to hide. It was a valuable engagement. I learned a tremendous amount.
So if you could tell us, apparently the trip was on August 2024, and if you could tell us, confirm that that was accurate, and then tell us when you reported
Sure.
the gift.
Sure.
Because it is a gift undertaking
Yep.
travel.
Yep. Well, I had the choice of driving 14 and a half hours over the weekend each way or taking the charter. So I could have slept I guess, on the red earth. But
I wouldn't expect you to do that, but I would expect you to declare a gift. We have to.
Oh, no, and I did.
And in a timely way.
Absolutely.
So there we go, everybody. That was Senate estimates in October this year. Senator Malcolm Roberts questioning our E-Safety Commissioner, Ms. Julie Inman Grant, about a tech policy retreat funded by Twiggy Forrest. It's a shame, I tell you, everybody, that we didn't know that Julie Inman Grant was heading over to Western Australia. I would have been at the border or the airport, wherever she chartered her flight, so that, she didn't have to drive across and sleep on the red earth. Whichever airport she landed at, I would have been there to give her the greatest welcome from Western Australians. It's such a shame we didn't know that she was coming. Why didn't we know she was coming? Well, apparently it wasn't a secret. Miss Julie said, "Hello, deplorables. LOL, goddess of misinformation at its finest best." Yes, isn't she? So that's the first video that Facebook will not let me upload today. They will not let me upload that video today. And why? Well, I think it might have something to do with the fact that we have news coming in today that Miss Julie Inman Grant has been called to appear before the US Congress to give evidence into how Australian laws threaten the free speech of Americans. A letter signed by Jim Jordan has accused the E-Safety Commissioner of being a zealot for global takedowns, and it requests that she gives testimony before the committee within the next 2 weeks. If I'm not mistaken, by the 2nd of December. Now, this news report that I'm going to show you talking about this request for Julie to appear before US Congress also is being censored by Facebook. Facebook will not allow me to upload this report from today from Sky News reporting about this request from the US Congress for Julie to give evidence. So you know what? We are going to play it this way. So once again, Courage is the Cure has been censored on Facebook today. This is the second video that I'm not allowed to upload on Facebook today. So here we go. I'm going to add it to the stage. News report from Sky News today about Julie Inman Grant being requested to appear and give testimony or evidence at the US Congress.
And has been given 2 weeks to appear before US Congress to give evidence about how Australia's laws are threatening the free speech of American citizens. A letter from the House of Representatives Committee of the Judiciary, signed by Chairman, Republican Congressman and close Trump ally Jim Jordan, claims the US-born e-safety commissioner's expansive interpretation and enforcement of Australia's Online Safety Act directly threatens American speech. The letter accuses Ms. Inman Grant of being a noted zealot for global takedowns and cites her attempt last year to compel X to remove content globally. X-founder Elon Musk called her the censorship commissar. The letter from Congress also accuses the e-safety boss of working with US-based organizations and universities to facilitate and encourage cooperation with foreign censorship regimes. It singles out Stanford University. While Julie Inman Grant is not legally obligated to appear before US Congress, a spokesman for the US House of Representatives Committee told us if there is nothing to hide, then she should voluntarily appear. Ms. Inman Grant has been given a deadline of December 2 to give evidence. An e-safety spokesperson denies the act requires global removal, saying geo-blocking is considered reasonable. There's nothing we're doing that prevents American companies from displaying whatever they want to Americans. Caroline Marcus, Sky News.
Alrighty, everybody. So there we have it. That is the second video today that Facebook is not allowing me to upload. So once again, Julie Inman Grant has been called to appear before the US Congress to give evidence into how Australian laws threaten the free speech of Americans. Specifically, the Online Safety Act threatens the US freedom of speech. It's interesting how they mention foreign censorship regimes there, and they single out Stanford universities. And made comments as well. If there's nothing to hide, she should appear. Where have we heard that term, that phrase before? When they're talking about digital ID and all these sorts of things, wanting to make accessing your data easier, all these sorts of things. If you've got nothing to hide, then why are you so concerned about it? Well, just as equally and quite rightly, Miss Julie Inman Grant, if you have nothing to hide, then she should appear. I seem to remember a law that potentially could wind Julie Inman Grant up in trouble in the US. But anyway, so those are the two videos today that Facebook will not let me upload onto Courage is the Cure. So we have gone ahead and streamed it to multiple platforms all at once so that everybody can see them. They don't want the general public, scrolling through Facebook and coming upon those videos, because heaven forbid that as we approach the doomsday date of the 10th of December, where the supposed under 16 social media ban approaches, that people start questioning Julie Inman Grant. Jules Wilkes, it's going down. I'm yelling timber. Yes. Is that your friend in your profile picture? Is that you? pulling the bird there. We need to hang out. We definitely need to hang out. Yeah, I think I'm ready to yell timber as well. I'm ready to yell timber as well. Sylvia, has she got dual citizenship with the USA? She most certainly does. David, just call her Jig. Yes. Deplorables, lock her up. Or better still, let's deport her. Hey? I think her actions are hateful towards the Australian public. Let's not forget that she refers to us as the Australians. Yeah, deport her, I reckon. Deplorables? Let's deport her. Sylvia, the moment she sets foot on US soil, she falls under US federal law. Yes, interesting stuff, that, isn't it? So there we go, everybody. Once again, Courage is Secure has been censored on Fascist Book. I will be telling people more about this later, but for anybody that is a member of Courage is Cure on Buy Me a Coffee, first of all, thank you very much, because that is the way that people support me. Courage is Cure is 100% crowd funded, so I can remain 100% independent. This is going to be one of the important places that people, if the sky falls in after the 10th of December, this is going to be one of the very few places where people will be able to access my content without having to muck around with big tech platforms requiring particulars from me and from other people. So there's all sorts of different types of membership there. One is as little as $5 a month. So for people that are already there, good news, everybody, this is going to be the place where you will still be able to access my content on Buy Me a Coffee by becoming a member. And I encourage people also to look for a different browser. Of course, if you aren't aware, Google is going to, from what we can see and have been told, going to require you to enter your particulars as well. So my advice would be to source a different browser. Alrighty, everybody. So I hope you enjoyed that. Yes, Leander. Yes. Hello, Mitch. How are you? You changed the back of your head there. Fantastic. Yes. Deport her. Deport her, arrest her, all the rest of it. She could be arrested. She goes to the US. She won't, though. She won't go to the US. Hands up who thinks she's actually going to go to the US. Hey? And give evidence at Congress. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think she's got big enough kahunas, actually. I don't think so. But there we go. Once again, Facebook censoring Courage is Cure. But these videos are too important to allow Facebook to censor. So that's why we did it this way today. All right, everyone, please join me tonight. I've got a very important episode of Relentless coming up tonight. We're going to be talking about a librarian who was forced to resign because doing professional development following the DEI guidelines and ideology was not something that this librarian wanted to take, and now they are suing the Armidale Library and the Armidale Council. Please join me for that. Yes, Mitch, go to Brave. All right. Hello, Donovan. How you going? Yes, please. Thank you. And to anybody else watching the replay, hello and thank you very much. We are going to end the show today with a song. A song for your enjoyment. The Deplorables reposted this stream on X. Thank you, Deplorables. Hello, Wendy. Fantastic people reposting it. Very important. Thank you for doing that. We are going to be ending with a very funny song, the E. Karen song. Please share the show, and I'll see you tonight on Relentless. All right, everyone. See you later.
And has been given 2 weeks to appear
From the USA, works for the Aussie government, they say. She likes to censor, control what we say. but Australians are free. We won't obey. She's got her rules, her regulations. Thinks she can manipulate our nation, but we won't back down, no hesitation. Australians speak up, it's our foundation. E-Karen, you can try, but you won't succeed. We won't be silenced, we won't concede. We've got our voices and our belief. No amount of censorship can bring us to our knees.
Well, we have a range of graduated powers. There could be civil proceedings and we could take them to court, or we could fine them. Of course, the quantum of the fine would depend on the gravity of the non-compliance to really minimize the amount of content the Australians can see.
She's got her rules, her regulations. Thinks she can manipulate our nation, but we won't back down, no hesitation. Australians speak up, it's our foundation. E-Karen, you can try, but you won't succeed. We won't be silenced, we won't concede.
Are you accepting it?
We've got our voices and our beliefs. No amount of censorship can bring us to our knees.
Well, we have a range of graduated powers.